Good motherfucking morning. My name's Rookzer. Welcome to another vlog. And tomorrow, or today, the day that this video goes up, is my birthday. So, Black Friday struck, or Cyber Monday actually struck, and I was able to replace that television, which is my 50-inch, the remote to it flew out of my hand. I was watching a movie, the video cut out and everything. It kept doing it over and 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 over again. And the remote flew out of it and hit the screen and broke it. So I got a smaller television, which is even nicer because I can raise it up and I got more room for my junk down there. And it works pretty nice. Also, I got Mini Rook, a television. I got two televisions, a 32-inch and a 40-inch. That was a 40, and a 32-inch and a 40 for like $290. Two televisions. Mini Rook's was 90, mine was 200. With tax and everything, it was probably about 300 even. So it wasn't a bad deal. And my nose is running because it's cold in my house. But anyway, I'm gonna escape today. I'm gonna hop on the bike. I've got to take something over to Justin, and then I'm gonna escape. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna take some pictures, and I don't know, we're gonna do something fun. Alright, first order of business, because it is after Thanksgiving, and I'm allowed to do that, or after November, and I'm allowed to do this. I'm getting rid of this shit right here, and this stuff that grows over my lip. It's weird how I can still talk like that. I'm not trimming this or this, just under here and this right here. Still doing the whole thing, just not the whole beard. That's it. Let's just hope I remember how to do this. Gotta plug it in first. And there you have it, another successful haircut. So if I want to know something, who of you can cut your own hair and it's not just a shave it all off type deal?
So the kids in that car looking. Alright guys, so I've got Betty on the back now. I'm going to take her with me where I go. The only thing I don't like about the Senna, which it might just be mine, I've got the SMH5 FM, and even with my other one, the SMH5, when I'm listening to Bluetooth music on my phone, it cuts out when I turn my head to the left. And it sucks, because whenever I'm singing along and I'm, grooving to the music, it's like, it throws the timing off and it really annoys me. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. See the bicyclist over pointing at me. I'm still farting a lot. Hello ATM, give me money. English. Oh yeah? Y'all have a good one. He will lift you higher and higher. He will lift you up when you fall. He will be a shelter from the storm. It keeps cutting out. Fuck. Oh damn, I caught Justin right in time because he's headed for fucking Rough River, I think. These car lots have started the whole no payment until next year. Wow, that's awesome, because that's under a month away. You're fucking smart. That goes back to the old vernacular, you can polish a turd, but it's still a turd. Ah! 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 That was weird. I think my music stopped. What the fuck? I'm gonna tell everybody something right now. If you sit really close to your steering wheel, when you rear end somebody, or however the impact is, and your airbag goes off, you're fucked. I've said it before, and I mean, it's true. If you're sitting this close to your steering wheel and the explosive blast from that fucking airbag goes off, I forgot how quickly that inflates, but it's not elastic. It inflates to a certain point, stops, and that's it. So it's basically a solid object at one point. And that looks like a fun place to go find out what it is. So, I mean, I don't know why people sit so close to their steering wheels, because that can happen. Some people buy these big-ass vehicles, and they're little bitty people, and they have to do that. Well, that's because you're a fucking dumbass. I probably should have stuck to Louisville, because it's a bit warmer there. It's cold here. Holy shit. That was a bunch of birds. Big ass birds. Oh, Claudia Sanders' Dinner House. That's where it is. That's where KFC started. Claudia Sanders was the Colonel Sanders, the wifey poo. Welcome to Shelbyville. I think I just ran over some horse shit. Itty bitty ass town. There's still an RCA store. Oh my god. Trying to warm up. Fuck! It's cold. I think it's like 38, something like that right now. It's probably 38 in Louisville. It's probably like 34 here. Ooh. All right, so I know where I'm going to take you guys. I'm going to take you on a little trip. Rocket ship. All right, we're basically in Frankfurt, guys. This is where I grew up. I was born in Louisville, lived there for a couple months, and then moved down. My parents moved down to Woodford County in Versailles, more specifically McAllen's Ferry. Lived there for a year or two, I think. And then they moved up to Frankfurt in Franklin County, and we lived in one place for a while, and then moved to the house that I'm getting ready to show you guys, which is the house that I predominantly grew up in from the age of like 5 or 6 all the way up to shit until I moved out, until I was 18. So this road here is South Benson. I grew up at the other end. I saw that house being built. I used to know who built it, or my dad knew him. That's a big fancy house that I saw being built. Had a friend that used to live there. Had another friend that lived up there. There used to be a pumpkin patch right there, or yeah, I think it was back there. They used to have pumpkins. Man, it feels so good to be back home. I will always call this home, no matter what. Because I mean, it's where I grew up. This is where my roots are. This is why I talk the way I do when I talk like this. There's a little driveway off to the right here. There are 2 driveways, but the first one actually goes all the way through to another road. I had a bunch of friends that lived back there, and then I used to know the guy that owned that house. That's new, because when I grew up here, all that was gone. It was all farmland. I used to know that person and that one there. And this is the road I grew up on, guys. I knew the guy that owned that barn. I think he still does, I'm not sure. Holy fuck, those trees grew up. The neighborhood kids used to live there. They're all grown up now. I saw that house being built. That house always been there. Saw that being built. That's new. And that house was there, and that house was there. That wasn't. That's new. I think the same guy still lives there. I'm not sure. That's the house I grew up in right there. Wow, that shed. I helped build that shed in the back. And that fence. That pine tree I've planted when I was in 4th grade. Nothing right there. God. I saw that house being built. When we moved in, this was the end of the street right here where I'm sitting. All this was just gone. The pond, my dad built that because we used to own all this here. Oh, there's a puppy! Oh, it's a puppy. And they still have the same door. They just painted it. Huh. They have multiple puppies. They have huskies. But yeah, that house wasn't there. I used to ride my 4-wheeler all in that field right there. Looks like it still floods and stuff too. But yeah, we had a pool and everything. Looks like they put another pool there. Man, so many memories. So many memories. I miss it here. I saw that house being built. That house back there, if it's the same one, was actually moved here. The whole house was moved here, lifted up, and then they built another floor underneath it. Oh, man. I used to play in that house when it was being built. Wow, trees grew up there? I wrecked my 4-wheeler right there one time. I used to have a go-kart that me and my dad built, and he rode it down the road and kind of got close to the edge and flipped it and broke 2 ribs. I used to ride my 4-wheeler all through here. There was a tree here that for the longest time they burnt it. Instead of chopping it down, they just burnt it. And yeah, that was the end of that story. Oh man, so many memories back here. I used to ride my bicycle all up and down the street. My 4-wheelers up and down the street. Had a scooter one time. It was so much fun. These trees, I saw them being planted. Jesus Christ, they're huge now. That way should be fun, but I'm going this way because there's a more fun road and it's the direction of where I want to go. I think it's good to come back here on my birthday or the day before or whatever. This is nice. This is really nice. There's a girl down that road I used to have a crush on. My dad was a salesman, and he had a customer that lived in one of the houses back there. And his son and I ended up going into the Army. We didn't go in together, but we went in at the same time. That place has been there forever. That place has been there forever. Fucking all these places have been here forever. That store right there used to be a Walmart way back in the day. And they changed it to Elder Beerman, and we all thought we were fancy. We were like, oh, we got us a New York stores. We don't know how to pronounce that word. Rumor has it that in those up there, there's like